Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, Sagittarius? I like to say, first off, welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and join the family. We'd love to have you. If you've already subscribed to the channel, I'd like to say thank you for your support. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. You have no idea how much I love you all. Okay, so we're gonna do a general reading for the month of July 2022. All right, again, that is a general reading for the month of July. Let's see what's going on here. Here, what do we have for Sagittarius, month of July 2022? Oh. Okay. All right, the energy of this reading is the Fool in reverse. So, the energy of the Fool in reverse, well, normally the Fool is an energy of taking a leap and starting over. So you have that in the reverse. So you're not wanting to start over or take a leap towards something. That's pretty much cut and dry. I'm not taking a leap. I'm not starting over. I'm not doing that. Pretty much is the energy, like cut and dry. For the beginning of the month here, we have the Queen of Rods or Queen of Wands. Came out sideways. Or it's like you are in an energy at the beginning of the month of trying to move towards feeling like yourself again, getting back into your energy and, maybe taking better care of yourself and doing things for yourself. But it's like at the beginning of the month, it's like the beginning of you going after doing that. You're thinking about it. You may be starting to take small steps towards that in the beginning of July, is what I'm feeling here. In the middle of the month, we have the Temperance in reverse. So this is an energy of just being out of balance in the middle of the month. Like, just like not in touch and in tune with nature, not meditating, just not in a groove. Like it's like you're so consumed with everything that is going on in your life, maybe bills, money, just things. You're not really freeing yourself from that to give yourself that personal time and that personal space or that time out in nature to clear your mind and get grounded. You're not really grounded. And that's kind of the energy of the middle of the month. And for the end of the month, we have the Moon card. Okay, so normally the moon is like, it's like a fear of the unknown, like maybe not making a move towards something because you're afraid of what's on the other side. You're afraid of the unknown of what could happen in a situation. I guess for a scenario, I would say, you're afraid to go camping because you've never been camping before. You don't know what to expect. You're kind of used to knowing what to expect whenever you do something. So that's what keeps you from doing that. So that's kind of the energy of it. It's you're afraid of what's on the other side of your fears, is what I feel. Okay. Let's talk about this Queen of Rods. Spirit, what is this about? Okay. I feel like, okay, now it's starting to clear up a little bit. I feel like this is a love relationship, I feel, that you were involved in, and it seems like you were on the outside looking in. You want to come out of the cold. You were feeling like you were left out in a situation, and I think that now the situation is over at the beginning of the month of July, and you're wondering, like, what am I gonna do now? Who's gonna take care of me? Or, yeah, it's like totally out of your comfort zone now. It's uncomfortable to not be in whatever this was that you were involved in. And it's like everything is starting to maybe come apart when it comes down to that love relationship. Like it's clearly it's over in your mind. And so now you're starting to take some steps to do things for yourself. Maybe you were the type of person that was doing for the other party that you were involved with and didn't really do much for yourself. And maybe this person decided to go in a different direction relationship wise. And or either you felt like you were left out in the cold, so you decide, I'm going to step away from this and start doing for myself. But you can't help but think, well, what am I going to do now? And, and I wonder, if this was, if you're thinking that, maybe this was purely a sexual relationship, just in and out, kind of flighty energy, and you don't want to do that anymore. That's kind of what I'm feeling. It's like, okay, when are we going to be more than just this? Is it ever going to be more than just this? And you didn't maybe get the answer that you were looking for when it came down to that scenario. And so you decide to cut that. You're cutting that out in the beginning of the month. Or it abruptly comes to an end at the beginning of the month. Okay. And now I can see why you're probably not grounded, not balanced in the middle of the month. But let's see. Let's talk about the Temperance in reverse. Oh, it jumped right out. So yeah, it looks like, you were definitely very, very sexually attracted to this person that you were dealing with here. And it kind of throws you off because maybe you feel like you don't know. You kind of don't want to let this go. You don't want to let this go. I'm surprised I didn't get a soulmate energy from this. I'm surprised I didn't get the card of soulmate, because normally this kind of energy comes when you feel like someone is a divinely guided person that's supposed to be with you in your life. So yeah, you kind of don't want to let this go, but at the same time, you're trying to move yourself out of an energy of feeling defeated by this situation in the middle of the month. So it's kind of leaving you unbalanced. Like on this hand, you're trying to work through this mentally, and on the other hand, you don't want to let it go at the same time. So it's kind of like the door is still open, and that's kind of leaving you in a confused state and unbalanced. Okay, Sagittarius, and that's a tough place to be. So the best bet is for you to get outside and get into nature, and give all those worries to God, and let God sort it out. We can't really force anything in our life. You know, you can, when you need help, you need to ask for help. You need to go out and you need to ask for help. Ask for help from God, the universe, Allah, source, spirit. Go out into nature. Go be around some water. Take your shoes off. It's nice outside. And get grounded and just continue to do this on repeat. Just give your worries to God about everything that's in the 3D, you know. Stop worrying so much. Just try to do the best you can to let these things go. Yeah. It's time for you to meditate, get some rest, and think on it, you know. Time to give it to God. Give it to God. Let's talk about this moon card, please. Yeah. Okay, so this fear. It seems like this fear of not having this person in your life, you figured out that that's what it is at the end of the month. You figure out that that's what it is at the end of the month. You're fearful of not having this person in your life. I mean, you're listening to your intuition and you're realizing that this person was just almost like selling you a dream or stringing you along. You know what I mean? This person is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. And maybe they were giving you small offers and, you know, just stringing you along, you know, putting a carrot in front of your face to, you know, make you believe that something more was going to happen. Something more is going to happen, like, you know, and keeping you involved. And maybe because of the emotional and sexual connection that you have with this person, it was hard for you to let this go. It was very hard for you to let this go. But you, it all comes to you at the end of the month, you know. It all comes to you at the end of the month. And I think that you get a lot of information on like your fears and why you didn't really, I guess, exit this situation. But you realize that this person isn't going to change. Just to be clear about it. You realize that this person isn't going to change and that they were just feeding you whatever, just to string you along and to keep you in the picture. Sorry to hear that, Sagittarius, but no, this happens. Uh-oh. What's weird is the Seven of Cups was just showing as I went to shuffle this deck. So it's like you have options. You have other options out here, for sure. We'll see if it comes out again, but you definitely have options out here. But for some reason, you know, you've been stuck on this particular person, and you've been buying what they were selling you. Let's get some advice. Spirit, what advice do you have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, whatever you were involved in, this is devil energy. You understand? When you feel like you can't, how did Kendrick Lamar say it? Well, not even Kendrick Lamar, there's other people. If you can't fast from it, then you're addicted to it. If you feel like you're bound and can't leave something alone, then that's what devil energy is. It could be drugs, it could be overeating, shopping, it could be anything, you know, that you feel like you can't live without doing, or that you're addicted to doing. That's devil energy. Okay, so this situation was devil energy that you were involved in. You need to make the intelligent decision to cut this out of your life here. Okay, you know, because it's like you just don't want to let go of it, and it comes with burdens. Whatever this is, it comes with a lot of burdens. It's a lot of problems with this situation as well. A lot of problems. There's always something happening with this situation that you were in. And it's time for you to release the third party. So either you know that this person is involved in a third party and they were feeding you a dream, saying that they're not, or either they're going to leave this third party alone. They're not changing. So it's time for you to make the conscious decision to leave this third party situation alone. This is, you're not ending the cycle, okay, of burdens and problems that you're having. You're not ending the cycle. So you have to consciously make the decision to end this cycle of burdens and being, you know, addicted, of being bound to something. It's time for you to make a change. It's time for you to make a change. See what your higher self has to say this time. Yeah, now's the time to leave all that stuff behind, you know. Can't be scared of what life is like in the unknown area. You must always walk in the unknown. Always. That's the best for us. Change is painful, but it's growth. One more. All right, higher self, what would you like to say to Sagittarius at this time? I jumped out. Make room. Find your happy. Spread love. Okay, let's get into that really quick. And at the bottom of the deck, if you were looking for the answer to a question, the answer is not at this time. Not at this time, okay? It's not saying that it'll never happen. It's just saying now is not the time for whatever it was that you were wondering when you clicked into this video to give it a watch. All right, so normally when I get this card of make room, this is an energy of, if you want something good, right, in your life, let's just say you want a mate in your life, right? But you have someone that's no good or something like that, or just wasting your time, they're sitting in the space of that mate that you're trying to manifest, right? So how can you bring in what it is you're trying to manifest when you have something taking up that space? You have to clear that space and make room. Do your manifestations, talk to God and ask for what it is that you're looking for, and make sure that there's room for it. And a lot of churchgoers and stuff like that, I admired the way that they talked when they would say, if you want that man, you've been single for a long time and you want the right man to come into your life, well, clear out that one dresser that you have in your room and make space for that man to come into your life. Clear out that side of the closet that you want your man's clothing to be in whenever he comes into your life to be with you forever. Clear out the space. Make room for that partner that you want in your life. It applies to male or female. Make room for that person. Okay? That's a big message. And that involves people, things, clutter, everything. Make room for that person and start manifesting that. You know what I mean? And find your happy. If you're not happy with what's going on in your life, start making changes to make yourself happy. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. And when I get the message of spread love, that means you could be angry on a daily basis. You could have anger, right? But what you put out into the universe is what you get back, right? So you have to remember that. This is a big, big lesson here. If you're going around spouting out hate, thinking about anger all the time, always got some kind of drama going on, I mean, that's what you're attracting to yourself. So it's kind of on you what you receive on a daily basis. So if you start from here on out in the month of July to spread love, like no matter if you're feeling it or not, look at somebody, oh, you look great today. You know what I mean? They smile, you made someone's day. Your smile is nice. Your eyes are pretty. Your hair looks good. Your shoes are dope. You know what I mean? Your car is nice. Stuff like that. You start putting that out into the universe, and then slowly but surely it'll start coming back. It might come back faster than you know. It might have been waiting on you to speak love to it so that it could speak love back to you, Sagittarius. So now it's time for you to start changing your mental space, making room, doing things that make you happy, not everybody else, that make you happy. It's time to start thinking for yourself, okay, and what you want in your life to make you happy and making room for it. And spreading love will help just keep bringing everything in that you want, okay? But you have to consciously make the decision to do that. That's the change. That's the change. You're scared of what it'll be like. Just do it. Walk into the unknown and accept it. But speak love into the unknown and you'll receive it back. Okay? Okay. If this message resonates with your situation, please like the video, leave a comment. I will definitely talk back to you. My information is in the description box below if you'd like to contact me for a reading or, you know, for anything. We have merchandise, all kind of stuff. So yeah, I hope that you make the change here, because it looks like happiness is waiting for you. But you have to want it. You have to actively pursue it in order for you to have it. But yeah, I love you all, and I will see you soon. Peace.